Welcome back to One Witch's Walk, my witches, wanderers, and seekers. It's February 6th. We remain in the quiet embrace of deep winter, under the watchful eye of the waning gibbous moon. Yesterday, we practiced the art of refinement, shaping what is already there. Today, the work deepens. Today, we begin to set down with heavy things. Our priestess anchor for this day is the Unburdened. She reminds us that carrying everything is not a sign of strength, but a recipe for exhaustion. True power often comes from traveling light. The theme for our walk is simple, yet easy. Release begins. This is not a violent throwing away. It is a gentle loosening of the grip. Let us call the energy of the underburdened. Find a comfortable seated position. Notice where you're holding tension in your body. Perhaps your jaw, your shoulders, or your hands. Imagine that tension is a heavy cloak that you've been wearing for too long. Take a deep breath in, acknowledging the weight. As you exhale, imagine the clasp of the cloak opening. Again, take that nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Repeat this invocation with me. I allow my grip to soften. I make space for ease. I loosen what no longer serves. I allow my grip to soften. I make space for ease. I loosen what no longer serves. Say it one more time with me. I allow my grip to soften. I make space for ease. I loosen what no longer serves. Feel the lightness that comes when you simply stop holding on so tight. The waning gibbous moon is our cosmic permission slip to exhale. Letting go begins gently. We often view release as a final dramatic act, burning a bridge or quitting a job. But the underburdened teaches us that release is a process, not an event. It starts with the realization that your hands are full. Think of the trees outside. They don't shake their leaves off in a fury. They simply stopped feeding them, and gravity did the rest. It was a slow, natural withdrawal of energy. Today, you do not need to force anything away. You simply need to identify what feels heavy. Is it a grudge, an old expectation, a clutter of objects in your home? Acknowledging the weight is the first step in setting it down. You are beginning the process of burdening, one gentle breath at a time. Today's practice is about identification. We cannot release what we refuse to name. Name one thing to release. I invite you to take a moment of radical honesty. What is the one thing that, if you put it down, would make you feel instantly lighter? Write it down. Say it out loud to the empty room. I am ready to release my need for perfection. I am ready to release this specific fear. Naming it takes away its power to remain hidden in the shadows of your psyche. Once it has a name, it becomes separate from you. It is no longer who you are. It is just something that you are carrying. And if you are carrying it, you can choose to put it down. Our spell work tonight is a physical enactment of this internal process. Our spell work tonight is a physical enactment of this internal process, releasing excess. Go to a drawer, a shelf, or a box in your home that feels cluttered or stagnant. Select 3 physical items that you no longer need, use, or love. They can be small, an old receipt, a dried up pen, a trinket that holds a bad memory. Hold each item for a moment and thank it for its time with you. The gratitude softens the energy of separation. As you place them in the trash or recycling bin, visualize the energetic weight they represented leaving your aura. Say, as I clear this space, I clear my spirit. Feel the room breathe a little easier. Feel yourself breathe a little easier. Release has begun. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I look so forward for seeing you tomorrow. Please, if you are getting something good out of this, like and subscribe so that others can find us. There goes my voice. Excuse me. So I'm going to go rest my voice, and you have a wonderful evening. Blessed be.